Hi everybody, Adam with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the eTrailer XXL cargo basket on our 2013 Chevy Tahoe. So this cargo carrier is going to measure about 80 inches long by 35 inches wide, and these rails on the side are going to stick up about 8 inches. And you did hear me right, it is 80 inches long. This is an extremely big cargo carrier, but we have a relatively bigger car, so we have a lot of passengers, and if we are taking a long trip, it would be nice to get all their stuff out of the inside and up here just so they have more legroom. I know I like more legroom, especially if I'm going to be in the car for more than a couple hours. So this is definitely going to get that done. It does have a steel construction. It's going to get you about 165 pounds of weight capacity, but also always check your owner's manual to make sure that your roof can handle that kind of weight. It is going to have a nice powder coated finish, so it looks really good on top of this black Tahoe. Also, even when we have the cargo on here and tied down, we are going to have plenty of different spaces to be able to find a spot to tie it down. And also this wind fairing up front, it is made of plastic, and that's going to actually not only just look good, but also just kind of direct that wind up and over your cargo, or just up and over this little gap here. So you're going to have less wind noise and also less drag whenever you're going down the road. On the XXL, we are going to have two different extensions. We can take them out at any time if you would like. This is just going to allow us to maximize the space on our roof. We are going to have some plastic pieces here. They are removable if you would like, and if you need that little space to tie something down on, you can do that as well. Just going to snap in real nice like that. Perfect. We are using the factory rails on this Tahoe here, and we actually moved them around a little bit, so our back hatch, since this basket is extremely big, we actually don't have any interference with the back hatch when we lift it up. It's somewhat close, but no contact, so that is definitely a plus. It is huge, but not too huge. So we are using the factory rails on our Tahoe here. They don't sit too high up, and with the mounting hardware, we have plenty of threads to get around that, but it is extremely close to the roof. So if you have your Tahoe and you plan on using factory rails, just be mindful of that whenever you do put weight on it. It is going to get a little bit closer to your roof, and you don't really want to scratch your paint. So just be mindful of that. But if you have any other bars, you'll be plenty fine. So if you can't adjust your bars, what you can do is adjust the mounting points on the basket. So with this mounting hardware, it's going to be the same for all four sides. We can either just slide it up and down this track here after we loosen it a bit, or we can actually go ahead and pretty much move our bars to fit the needs of it. Between the bars being able to move and also the mounting hardware being able to move, I do think it's going to be able to fit any application that you guys have. So in my opinion, if you guys are in the market for a rooftop basket, honestly, just go as big as you can. With the XXL, we're going to have plenty of room up here, and just because we have all that space doesn't mean we need to use it. It honestly just gives this Tahoe a nice sporty look, and also we just have the ability to be able to store a lot of stuff. Other than that, it is relatively easy to install, so let's just go ahead and show you guys how. Alrighty, so first thing we want to do is find the little plate here with the rubber underneath. But all we need to make sure is that we don't have any threads in there. And this one is going to slide underneath the rails here, rubber part down, just like that. And then we can go ahead and take our plate here, place it on top. And we want these little rubber pieces to fit through there. What I usually do, we do include grease with the kit, but you just kind of line them up, give it a little bit of downward force, and move it side to side. They go in there pretty easy. So once we do that, we can take another bracket. It's going to look the same as the first one, but we're just going to have some threads in it. And we're going to put this underneath our bar, padded side up, just like that. And then we can go ahead and take our bolts that are included and start threading those through. I do suggest just putting one in, getting a couple threads started like that, and then going on the other side, getting them started. And then once we get that going, all we really want to do is just tighten them down with the tool here and just try to do it as evenly as possible. So once we get everything tightened down here, and if you have all the other ones done, it's going to be the same installation process for all four. All you got to really do then is just give it a good shake, make sure she's not going anywhere, and we can load up. Well, everyone, that just about does it for our look at the eTrailer XXL rooftop cargo basket on our 2013 Chevrolet Tahoe.